Mobile phone is a convenient device that helps people with their daily affairs. It has various functions such as to tell the time, for communication, to inform news, and to look up informations, and also for entertainment. Well, classroom is a place that at school where students engage in the activity of studying. Classroom mainly functions as a place to study. The question is it okay if we turn on mobile phone in the classroom during the activity of studying as a student? Mobile phone is full of activities that is for a student may be more appealing than the class. A student may not listen to the teacher explaining the subject while having concerns on their phone. For example, they're waiting for their friend's reply, or even worse, playing games at class. The main concerns here is the fact that mobile phone is a source of distraction that decreases the focus of the students towards the class. Another thing to note, although the students are diligent enough not to get distracted by mobile phones, some annoying notifications or ringtones might cause some trouble at school. One notification won't cause trouble, but there are at least 20 students at average in a class, so you do not want those pesky noises bother you while you're trying to focus on class. Alas, based on the points above, mobile phone, despite a very useful device for daily activities, should be turned off during the class. And class should be way better than that.
So what do you think if you should turn off the phone while the student needs to open the phone because the teacher asks them to searching or browsing something from the internet or the Google, for example, related with the assignment?
That is a very special case when the teacher has requires something that requires to turn on the mobile phone, that they should turn on their mobile phone temporarily until that requirement is over, and then they must turn off their mobile phones again.
Okay, so that's related with the instruction from the teacher. But now, what about with the parents that maybe there is something information or the important information that is really emergency, for example, so they want to call their children at school while the mobile phone should be turned off. So what do you think about it? So what's the solution?
Well, the parent can call the teacher instead of the students if it's really an urgent thing, because the student have to focus on their studying and not focus on their mobile phones. They should not have any type of concern in order to be able to focus on their class so they can get better grades.
And what about, this is not related with the teacher instruction, but related with student need. For example, when the students should open the handphone itself in order they want to counting something related with the mathematics lesson, so they don't have any calculator, for example, so they need the mobile phone to open and to counting the mathematics lesson itself.
Yes. So if they want to turn
Or
on,
sorry, or maybe related with the language. For example, the lesson is English lesson or English subject at school. So when the student need the dictionary, to open the dictionary to know about the meaning of the words related with the subject itself, but the mobile phone should be turned off while the student didn't bring the dictionary. So what do you think? How to solve the problem?
usually you see mobile phone acts like an ace card in a card game, so you only use it as an emergency. You don't use it when you have other alternatives. But if you really need to use it, you need to ask the teacher. You need to ask the teacher. If the teacher approves that you can turn on your mobile phone, then you can turn on your mobile phone. But if the teacher does not approve, then you cannot. Well, it depends on the teacher. The point is you have to ask the approval of the teacher first.
So what's your last statement talking about the topic itself? Related with mobile phones should be turned off in the classroom.
Yeah, for the greater good, the mobile phone should be turned off so the students can get better grade and focus in their classes.
Okay, thank you.